Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. It's been a while. I have been so busy and kind of lost my YouTube mojo, but we're back, we're ready, and we're going to make sure it is more frequent from now on. So I thought I'd bring it back with a Q&A, kind of like a life update vibes, just because it's been so long that I feel like so much has happened we could talk about. So I asked my followers on Instagram to send me over some questions and I'm gonna answer them to you guys. So yeah, let's see what they asked. Okay, I actually haven't read any. Normally I'd prep myself, read some, print screen them, have them, but I haven't done that. I thought we'd go in blind and see where it gets us. So, first one. How soon do you want to start deciding what year to get married? So this question is the bane of my life. Not so much the question, but the fact that I am asking Jordan all the time. I'm in no rush, bearing in mind, like I don't care if we get married in 10 years, but when? Like what date? What kind of vibe are you even thinking? How many years? So it is a very repetitive question. I'm kind of over it actually, that's a lie. I don't even ask it anymore because we're on completely different wavelengths. Like I would like 2024, purpose being we've been together 10 years and my grandma is trying to get us to get married literally in the next 5 weeks. So I feel like that would give us more time and kind of take the pressure off people asking. Not that we're bothered about the pressure, like we're going to do it when we want to do it anyway, whether people want it earlier or later. But I also go from like stages thinking we're 24. Like in my eyes, I feel 18 again at the minute. Like I just feel really young to be thinking about getting actually married. And I know people get married, like my mama got married at 18, I think. Yeah, it would have been 18, which I think is amazing. Like I think weddings are beautiful and fun and things, but I just feel like there's so much more we want to do first. And so many more things we want to spend money on first. Are you starting your access course this month? So no, I am not doing my nursing and midwifery course till next year, my plan is. So I just really want to make sure I've got my GCSEs in the bag. So I got my English GCSE last year. Yeah. And then this year, because I was so behind in maths, I've kind of had to start like a lot lower than I thought. So I'm just kind of moving my way up in the maths division to get my GCSE. So by next year, I should have all of that and then I can do my access. I can do them now. I can do the access now alongside, but I just kind of want to focus on one thing at a time and not put so much pressure on myself because I get overwhelmed really fast. So next year, fingers crossed. What is your favourite thing about Jordan? There's so many things that I could say. I think my favourite thing is like he's really funny. Like we bounce off each other. Like every day he makes me laugh. Like we just bounce off each other. And there's other things that I think are great. Yeah, he's just really funny. I feel like that's my favourite thing is that he makes me laugh every day. Next, when are you having more babies? So I'm not bothered at the moment about having children, like more. Like I feel like I just am obsessed with Marley. Like I love the age 6. If you have younger children and you think it's hard work, it does get better with 6. Maybe not for everyone, but 6 has been my favourite age. Don't get me wrong, he can be cheeky sometimes and he likes to push his luck, but I just love this age. So I kind of am in a 6-year-old bubble at the minute. And sometimes I'm like, Jordan, should we just go upstairs and make a baby? Like, but it is such a big thing. Like I'm only messing about when I say it, and Jordan does the same with me. And everyone seems to be asking all the time, when's your next? Not that I just laugh it off, to be fair. I don't feel the pressure of that we have to have a child at any time soon, just because me and my other siblings are like 10, 12 years difference. Jordan's the same with some of his younger siblings. And we get on fine. So I'm not worried about Marley. I think Marley wanting a sibling puts the most pressure on, not other people saying it. When Marley's like gets quite emotional about the fact that why hasn't he got a baby brother or sister and his friends do and he's got no other siblings. And if me and Jordan are, it only really happens on weekends because Marley's at school in the day. But like, say if we've got work to get done at the weekend and we can't do something with him that second, he's like, if I had a baby brother or sister, they would play with me. So yeah, I think that I find Marley wanting a sibling the most pressure. Like, I think we will have more. I think the thing is, we'd like to move first before any more babies. Next. So there's loads of wedding ones. People are saying, when's the wedding? What's the plans for the wedding? We have no plans as such. We went and actually viewed a venue last month, which was beautiful and I loved it. But Jordan wants to view more, which I get. I think it's more the fact that we viewed a venue that was like my childhood venue. So I knew already that I was going to love it because that's what I dreamt about as a little girl, kind of thing. Like, I've never really wanted to desperately get married, but I thought to myself, if I was to get married, this place would be like my number one. And we both really liked it, but yeah, we want to, especially Jordan wants to just see what other options are out there, and I completely get that. I think my main point for me is that I want to get married not too far, just because we have elderly family and I just kind of want it stress-free as possible. So I feel like closer the better for me, and the venue that I love isn't far, but we'll see. We've got loads of time. I know the series have only just finished, but will there be another series of Teen Mum? So I've got no tea for you on that case. I don't really know any more information since the show ended. It kind of happens like this every time. Like, the show ends and like a couple of months kind of see how the show did, what's going on in our lives, blah blah blah. So that's kind of what stage we're at the minute. So yeah, I haven't heard anything. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, I'm not sure. But we will see. I feel like it's crazy because this time around, like right now, we were starting thinking about filming, because it is a really long process, just so you all know. Like, literally is so long to like film, get it out, edit, blah blah blah. So like this time last year, we were starting to think about series 8 basically, and seeing what's going on in our lives. And I felt like last year there just wasn't that much going on in our lives, whereas like right now I feel like there's 100 things going on, which I'll see if there's any questions on them and I'll answer. But that's the only thing I want to say on Teen Mum on this Q&A, just because I want to do a Teen Mum Q&A just for the fun, just so it doesn't feel like too much in this one. So yeah, if you can think of any questions while I'm sat here, put them in the comments. If you've got any Teen Mum tea you want to know, I'm your gal. Will you do a video of in the life of Chloe? That is on my YouTube to-do list. I want to do like what I eat in a day in the life. We've got loads of exciting things coming up that I don't want to kind of ruin yet, but I will also be filming, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, I will do that. And if anyone has, again, any other suggestions on videos, or they want me to test something or try something, put it down below. How often do you work out? Do you still have treats? You look... Thanks, girl. I work out, I try 3 days, and then normally it's like 5. But it kind of all depends where I am. So I am kind of in different cities a lot in the week, so it's really hard to get to the gym if I'm in a different city, because I'm normally I leave Nottingham for like a day, come back, then go somewhere else. And it's just been quite a lot going on at the minute. I do make sure every day I do my 10,000 steps. I walk to school, walk Sunny. Like, I just try and keep as active as possible. Fitbits and Apple Watches put so much pressure on people. Like, so I had a Apple Watch and I had to change it to a Fitbit. Like, it's just a basic Fitbit, because the Apple Watch, obviously you have to close your rings, and if I hadn't closed my rings, it'd be like 11 o'clock at night and I'd be walking around the room, or like standing, just so I close my rings. So I've just changed to a Fitbit just so I can see my steps, and that's kind of all I use it for. This was just the cheapest one that they sold, because if not, it would, yeah, make me go crazy. So I didn't like that feeling. Are you and Jordan planning to move? If yes, are you staying in your area? So, don't want to say too much, but we had our we had a meeting with our mortgage advisor last night and basically said, like, let's get the ball rolling and getting a mortgage in principle. So I sent over details last night, waiting for a little bit off my accountant. We have seen a house that we both like, which doesn't happen very often because I feel like we are such picky people, and I think we're only being picky because it's not like we're desperate to, like, it's not like we have to leave this house because we're having a baby, or we have to leave this house because we need extra space. Like, we'd like extra space, we don't need extra space. That's the difference. And we saw a house and we both like it, and we actually today went and drove just to have a look at it from the outside. So hopefully it doesn't get snapped off the market, because I feel like as well at the minute, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, houses are sitting a little bit longer than I've noticed before. I think because I've been looking like every day for 2 years, you kind of notice when houses are going fast and when they're not. And at the minute it just seems really quiet. But I think also interest rates, prices of living is just dramatically jumped. Like, everything's just getting crazy expensive. So yeah, I think cost of living is just more expensive. So yeah, houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer, I've noticed. Could be wrong, but the ones I've liked have been like sat a little bit. So I'm fingers crossed by the end of the month we will have our mortgage in principle and we can go look at some houses. Oh my god, should I be really honest on this? What? Someone asked me snog, marry, avoid. You wouldn't. No. It'd be funny though. Okay, let's end it on this. Do you get lip fillers? Yes, I do. Personal preference, just something I choose to do. One of my best friends actually does it, so I trust her with my life. And I actually haven't had it done for like months, like 6, maybe longer, months ago. And yeah, I'm really happy with my lips. So yeah, I am happy with them. I think they suit my face and my parents approve. So all good. So yeah, let's end it there because this is going to be too long. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. You know I appreciate it so much. If you are new here, please subscribe, like, comment, any ideas that you want to see for a video, any other questions, pop them in there and I will get right to it. So yeah, see you here again next week. Bye guys.